All right, you finally won. Congrats. This game must be goddamn amazing, because, like, it came out, what, a year and a half ago? And it won. That's something. Because, like, there's always the chorus, like, play Spider-Man, or play Shadow of Mordor 2, or whatever it was called. And then, like, 2 weeks later, the demand completely vanishes because so many AAA games, like, the interest is such a big spike, and then it completely ends because they just don't leave much of an impact. But this has been a pretty continuous source of demand for over a year now, which is impressive. So let's see what that is about. Now I'm curious. As far as my history with God of War, when 3 was coming out, I marathoned 1 and 2 in the HD collection, back when there was an HD collection that was just the first 2 and not like 7 of them combined or whatever is how they sell it now half the time. And I marathoned them, and I was like, this is passable. I was having a chilled time. Some funny rage animations in the game here and there. But then by the time 3 came out and I started playing the beginning of 3, I was just like, you know what? I think I'm bored with the series. So I just kind of moved on. I was like, I don't really think I need to play any more God of War, as it turns out. So they're both visible, barely visible on both halves of the image. We have to turn brightness down for once. Because I can't see I couldn't see it on the bright side at all. Now I can just barely make it out. Maybe that's enough. We'll see. But yeah, overall, I was pretty bored with God of War as a series. So them rebooting is interesting, because I don't think I needed to play the other ones anymore. As far as they really did feel like the same game being made like 6 times. So once you hit the point where, like, I got it, and you're not interested in playing anymore, sequels aren't very appealing, because they didn't seem like they were adding anything to it. It's not like, this is the one where you do this thing, and this crazy things in this one. It's like, as far as I could tell, let's go to control camera, there we go. As far as I could tell, God of War, until this one, was almost the same game. Like, they just had new maps, new bosses, a new spectacle quick-time event here and there, but like the combat was really, as far as I could tell, like really uniform. It's like you were either in for that or you were not. And then that's it. As far as this one though, I just, you know, it looked like it might be interesting. It looked like it might be one of those hyper cinematic PS4 games that always come out that oftentimes the cinematography and the emphasis on being all stylish and everything kind of like offsets how much there is to the actual game, and so I kind of shied away from it. But also, like, I probably would have played it if there was fewer games overall, because yeah, I'm just overloaded with video games at all times, and it's a problem. Let's see, give me God of War. Okay, so the story is lazy mode. Players who want an adventure that's reasonably challenging. Give me a challenge for those who want a demanding combat experience, and this is for people who want a game that's difficult as possible, requiring godlike reflexes and strategy. Difficulty cannot be changed mid-game, so a new game must be started to change the difficulty. Alright. More demanding, I guess? No? Shit. Oh, that difficulty cannot be changed mid-game, so I can change these ones mid-game. So if I think that I've made a mistake, I can just change it, I guess. Let's try give me a challenge. I think one of the bummers about God of War was just that I had already played Devil May Cry 4 specifically, and like that was engaging in a different way. Whereas I kind of found God of War to be not so much. Oh, so we're just playing already. Gotcha. Smooth trick there, going straight from the start screen to gameplay. Oh, something bad happened. You don't want this tree that has a handprint on it in your house anymore. Kratos has always been an angry boy. Man. You just dunked on the kid from where the red fern grows. He took all summer to cut down a tree. How many dogs are you gonna buy?
I found some.
Get in the boat, boy.
It occurs to me that I actually don't know if this is a sequel or a complete reboot. But if it's a sequel, I don't know what happened in the story
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
in the original games anyway. I know the basic conceit of like what happened to his family and Ares in the first game, and that's about it.
Boy.
I actually remember being disappointed by God of War 2 because God of War 1 felt like such a self-enclosed story that there should have never been any sequels or prequels at all. Like, it's such a perfectly encapsulated little narrative that it was weird that they made more. It's actually, I feel like it's more suitable to just start over in a new universe, if that's what this is. Holy crap.
What?
Did something change? The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir.
Daddy Kratos, you are hauling ass right now. That is impressive. I think a motorboat would be slower. And we were hauling that. Little detail, by the way, they didn't let me turn the camera around because if I can't look backwards, they don't have to figure out how to make this log being dragged by me look good at all. Because that was gonna look strange no matter how you did it, with how fast we were moving. Guy's name is Craighead. I'm sorry, I'm just latching on to details here. Just never seen someone, I've never seen the name Craighead before. So I'm guessing Mom died, and that's why there's a handprint tree that we're chopping down, and we're sad and angry. Yep, the handprints are from us.
That was the last.
That was the last. He's cutting down every single tree that has the handprints? Yep.
Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. 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 She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
I'm sorry.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours. She taught you to hunt.
What she knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way.
Which way? In the direction of deer. Very helpful, Kratos.
Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt. What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
So this is one of my concerns, and we'll see how it plays out, is that this is the camera angle you use for third-person shooters. And it's very popular on this platform to make a lot of cinematic third-person shooters. But this is a melee combat game. I want my third-person action games and third-person RPGs and all that to have like a camera that's significantly further away from the character, so I can see my surroundings in a melee brawl. This is a strange... It's also offset to the left, which is... Like, it's purely for cinematic reasons and not for gameplay reasons, because that's not where you put the camera for a third-person melee game. So we'll see how that plays out, but it's definitely a concern I have going into this. Is that the camera might just be feel like a hindrance at some point. It kind of already felt like a hindrance when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, where it looked like it just wasn't being, it wasn't interested in being helpful. Because Horizon Zero Dawn should have a camera more like Monster Hunter, and it doesn't.
More tracks?
Yeah, but they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Oh! Now what?
This way, boy.
Hup.
Damn.
Wait,
Atreus
teardrops.
flies.
They're fresh. This way.
Just don't get swallowed by the swamp of sorrow. Wait, was that the horse? That was the horse, wasn't it?
Found it.
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
Norse mythology is just such an upgrade from what they used for the previous God of War games. Are you implying that I can go get there? It seems like you're implying I can go get there. Oh, no buttons work. I can't jump it. Must be later? Yeah, this is such a setting upgrade from the previous ones.
He broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Oh, boom.
Go.
Oh, what happened here?
You almost cut. That would have cut the bridge. That was a mistake.
There it is.
Hold. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
He's so specifically riding the line between like abusive and supportive.
No, you are not ready. Stay back.
Whoa, you have 1 million health. That's a lot of health. Okay.
Above you.
That's a lot of hits. Hi there. Alright, what are my other buttons? Ah, there's dodge. Oop. Okay. How do you change targets? Oh, you just kind of weirdly pointed at them? I guess? I'm about to die. I have a shield? Am I doing something wrong, or are they just bullet sponges? Because this is... Okay, I died in the tutorial. Huh. Time to downgrade the difficulty immediately if it means everyone takes 30 hits to die, because that's not fun at all. Huh. How do I get to the settings menu? There it goes. There we are. Alright, gameplay. No. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see how it goes.
My bow.
No, you are not ready. Stay back.
That's so much better. That's still like 7 hits on one guy though. But huh. Like that guy took so many hits to kill in the higher difficulty. What are you up to? What are you up to? Air juggle. There we go. Yeah. This difficulty was still listed as being like a fair challenge or whatever. Or reasonably challenging or something like that, so it'll probably be fine. It seems like the other ones might be I hate myself difficulties. Hey. Yep. Shit. Is there a better lock-on system that I can use? Oh. How do I... Ah. Ooh. A deflection. So that's the so it has a soft lock-on system if you don't click right stick, but if you do click right stick, it has a real lock-on system. Gotcha. Because trying to switch targets by slowly rotating the camera until it locks on was that kind of sucked. I do not see a stamina bar yet, so I don't see any reason that I can't just block indefinitely, except for the fact that they can get around me.
Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Maybe my shield has durability. Find health stones to restore your health. That guy don't got no hand. That's probably how he died. I see other paths. Other things to find.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks. Or we can follow you.
I'm annoying the child. Hack silver. This guy also had his hand cut off and his leg.
Mind the edge, boy.
Whoop. Nope, cannot jump off. There is an item down there though, so there's a way to get down there eventually. Look at all these graphics. They make my PlayStation 4 fan very loud. I have a first generation PS4. Always debating whether or not to buy the next one or to get an upgraded version or a Pro or whatever. But now I think 5 is coming out, so now it's like, well, now it's just feels late to upgrade. And like, do I buy a new console or do I buy VR and all that stuff? I just wish the fan wasn't loud. Oh well. Ah. Okay, this is awkward. This is awkward. Sorry about that. Sad dog noises make me sad. Ooh. Ooh. And then they disintegrate.
What?
The wolves. They weren't mean. They were starving.
Yes, I imagine they were.
Little detail there. They were just hungry. Yep. But then they attacked me. There's a fire down here already? So who was here recently? And is this their loot? Yes.
What?
He can no longer use it. We can.
The mash circle to open chest things from the old God of Wars is gone. This makes me happy. All mash button quick time events being gone is good news every time. I think Resident Evil 6 was my breaking point where I'm just like, I want this banned from all games now. I'm so done. And you had to do it every time you opened a box in God of War, like every chest, and every time you opened a grate in Batman Arkham Asylum, you had to mash circle, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Please stop. There we go. I don't want to invite RSIs upon myself. There we go. More hack silver. Nope. It is breakable. Gotcha, gotcha. Hit. Circle, right, because that's the jump button. So that would be the climb button, more or less. It's like a snowed out lodge, looks like. Yeah, Kratos is a mix of being way too much of a dick, but also being way more nurturing than I ever expect Kratos to be. Like wrapping the kid's hand and giving him snow and stuff like that when he burned his hand. And working with him at all. The Kratos from the original series would just kill people for fun in horrible ways. Like a random dude that just was around gets to die horribly because his body can be used as like a counterweight for something or whatever. Oops, that's not the bread. Ah, that's how you open the chest. How did I... Triangle. There we go. So it's definitely a change of pace to see him like this. The question is whether he's like this to more people, or if he's just like this to the kid because of the kid's connection to the woman that he apparently cared about. You've collected 1 of 3 Idun apples. You need to increase your maximum health. Ah, we have heart pieces. Interesting. Idun apples are the choice food of the gods. Find the 9 total apples in the world in chests locked by magic. Every 3 you collect increases your maximum health. There's only... Wow, there's only 9 in the whole game? So there's 3 health upgrades in the entire game. Huh. Make them count. We have to explore carefully. I assume I haven't missed anything yet just because they were still teaching me how to even swing my weapon at that point. Things are pretty on the rails. But we'll see. I'm still not sure how open world or the Last of Us-y this campaign is. So I don't know if you get to wander freely or if it's a series of linear levels that you never go back through.
You went to the old temple, but Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
How do I get down there? We do as we please, boy. No excuses. The dialogue's full of meaning so far. Impactful but sparse. Which is my preference when I'm doing a series. Because if they talk too much and say too little, then I'm just sitting here in silence waiting for them to stop so I can go on. Whereas they're developing his character pretty strongly, moment to moment. We must just get there later or something? Yeah. Didn't even make it. It bounced off. The physics is neat. That's neat. Huh. Alright.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
He's tracking it. He's doing it. Why do I feel like I want to fall down there and go get that chest that was back there?
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. You never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
They seem to not have much of a relationship or even really know each other, despite the fact that Kratos seems really bothered by the death of the mother. Because he even asked, has she taught you how to hunt? Like, he didn't know already? So I don't think they've had much connection or contact with each other. So he's probably doing this out of a debt. Enemy health bar. Yeah, I found that already. It was pretty clear. All right. Boom. That's not a very good. That's not a lot of damage at all. That's not. That. Haha. Nope. Didn't block in time. It bounced off the ground, still made contact. We're good. We're good. The air juggle's kind of fantastic. So you can just infinite juggle one of those guys. I mean, I think once you're hitting them, you kind of just stun lock them anyway. That's one way to make sure they're not even on the ground.
It's open.
Bestiary. A Draugr. Mother said that Draugr were warriors who died, but their souls were too stubborn and angry to stop fighting. They'd fight off the Valkyrie that came to collect them, and bring their own dead bodies back to life, warping and twisting their previous form into something else. Now they're husks of their former selves, and fight anybody they can find. She also said they come back in all different shapes and sizes, and that some even have the powers that others may not. Draugr fight with dangerous weapons, but they aren't very skilled with them, not like Father and his axe. If we watch their movements, it should be easy to dodge or block their attacks. So this is from the perspective of the kid. Rabid wolves. I've always admired wolves, but the ones we've encountered attack us on sight, which means they're probably rabid. I guess to them we're food. I know it's killed or be killed, but still, they're beautiful in their own way. Killing them makes me a little sad. Good thing Father probably won't read this. Whoops. I don't know if Father's reading this or not, though. I'm not really sure what the rule is there. What am I doing here? Is the idea that it's going to stay there now? If I let go? Nope.
What now?
And how about you? What do you... You're the mechanism. No. Wait. No, we can go through. Did I just stop the other door from...
I see something up there.
Did I stop the other door from closing or something? Oh, hey. What's your deal? There's all these places that it looks like you can get to, but you can't. Punchy punchy. Don't know if the fire has significance or not. Like, do I need to light that torch at all? Are we doing Zelda logic? But there's some way to get through here too. And judging by the lighting, it might mean there might be implying that I'm supposed to drop through that. Ah, you moved.
Up there. See it?
Nope. Just curious about whether or not you can pin that or not. Alright.
You froze it in place. Clever.
You are still open. I think I had already opened the other door though. Because it looked like you can crawl through the bottom right corner of the front gate. And the second gate... That dot? Like the second gate didn't close. Like this time it closed. The last time it didn't. So I technically had them both open at the same time for a bit there.
Nice. Where you going?
People are just dropping their money everywhere. These chests are everywhere. Right, they're not chests, they're graves. We're definitely grave robbing here. That explodes. And it's just, that's just a heal. Technically, I am wasting them. Can I pick you up? It looks like I'm maybe supposed to blow that up with it. It seems like it's in the way. More hungry wolves. Ah. Retrieval got it. Ah. Oh. I just missed my chance? Does it come and go that quickly? Ah. There's one up here. It's harder to throw an axe up there than anyone might think. Nope, I think the gate works as like a... Nope, it's not a wall. I just threw through it. I don't think I can like curve it or anything. Can I tell Atreus over here to shoot it? Instead? Oh. What's that? More silver. Oh, here we go. Gotta get used to the visual language of this game and the different things I'm trying to find. At first I thought you maybe throw the axe through the fire to light something else on fire, but the fire seems to come and go really quickly. So you're probably not meant to use it. Probably just a visual and a threat. Okay, that's not how chests work. Kratos, have you never seen somebody open a chest? Because, what? I guess probably it was locked, so he's like, fuck this lid! Yeah, anything over here? Nope. It just ends everything between it and its goal.
Boy, over here.
Oh, look! It's Skull and Hati, the giant wolves who chase the sun and moon. Where did they come from? How did they get up there? What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon? And then everybody fights?
That would be Ragnarok. Yeah. There's a lot of wolves devouring planetary bodies in this myth, which is fun. More than myth, every shrine tells the story of a giant, of legend. Find all Jotnar shrines. Jotnar shrines, I'm sure. Shrines found, 1 of 11. The giants left behind shrines that tell stories in their history. I loved these stories when Mom told them. Let's show how many we can find. Wait, it's their history? I thought the sun and moon were devoured when it was time for Ragnarok, which is presumably the end of history, because everyone dies, I thought. There's like an achievement here for parrying a bunch of attacks, 25, 50, and 100. By hitting L1 at the last second. I already figured that out, so we're good. That'll give me experience, apparently. Wolfsbane. Kill 45 wolves. Kill 400 Draugr, and just 1,000 enemies in general. Alright. That'll take a while. And if I find all of these shrines, I get 100 experience per shrine, then 6,000 overall. It's a big spike. So we do have incentive to go find these things. Lost and found. We found this little toy near the house. I used to have one like it. I think it may be part of a set. If we can find more, they may be worth something. like something like 350 experience. If they're in chronological order, then I already missed one before I found the boat at the beginning. So that's not great for me. The marked trees. It's going to be a long journey to the mountain. I wonder where we'll go. Father's taking me hunting before we start the journey to the mountain. Mother's wishes were clear. We let the pyre burn, then take her ashes to the highest peak in the realms. I've got to show him I'm ready, and I won't get sick anymore. Mom wanted us to scatter them together. I won't let her down. I won't get sick anymore. Something's wrong with Atreus, apparently. That's gonna come up later. They didn't just put that there as a random detail. That's set up. So that might be the entire game, is us delivering our mother's ashes. Skoll and Hati. Wolf giants. Skoll chases the sun and Hati the moon. What happens when they catch their prey? Looks like a massive fight. Odin, Thor, the world serpent. Could it be? There's so much here. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna be busy. There's a lot of details here. Is that the map? Oh yeah. Ah. A map like this definitely indicates that you can wander around freely at some point. Alright. This is going to be interesting. You have equipment. I didn't know this game had equipment and stats. Huh. This is definitely different for God of War. Alright. Well, that's a good start for the first episode. I'm curious where things are going to go. I kind of wanted to read some Norse mythology stuff alongside it, but the book I ordered was supposedly delivered 2 days ago, and I have never seen it anywhere, so they may have lost it. So thanks for that. I was going to read Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology book. That would have been a good thing to accompany this. Might still do it over the course of this playthrough. We'll see. But yeah, I'm curious how this is going to turn out. There's a chest over here. Walked right past that. Alright. Let's see how good God of War is.